This is Seamus, and he's going to show you how to make a quick and easy pencil holder gift just using eggshells. So started out with just plain white eggshells, and then he's going to smash them. So go ahead, you want to get them smashed nice and small, as little as you can. Earlier, his sister did a project using colored eggshells, and we'll show you that on another video. Get them smashed real small, Shay. You don't have to keep. Is it hard to do, or is it easy? It just takes a lot of
easy.
times.
It just takes a lot sometimes, yeah.
He's just using a plastic cup right now, but you could also use this. You can do the bottom of a jar, a glass, a can, a rolling pin, anything that gets the shells really small. You can actually get them even like as small as this, so it almost looks like confetti, but it's not necessary to do it that tiny. So it probably takes about a good 2 or 3 minutes to get everything
have
as
an
small.
adult with you for the spring.
For what?
The spring.
And usually if we're doing something that's real messy, you're going to want to cover up your shirt, but we're just working here with white eggshells and some glue, so nothing really to worry about here.
No.
Cleans up easy.
Not that necessarily messy.
You think you have enough small pieces there yet? And what the eggshells is going to do is give us a nice rough coating to the outside of that can that's going to make a pencil holder for his mom's desk for Mother's Day. She's a school teacher and she can use a pencil holder on her desk.
And we made
We
this
pretty
on,
good there?
And we made this on Friday, 2016. The 15th of May.
April.
April.
You're a month early. But if it's a Mother's Day present, that'll be in May. That'll be May 8th. So how old are you, Shay?
7.
And what grade are you in?
First grade.
And this is pretty easy, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, how about we start with the can now? First, hold up the plate of glue and show what we did there. We filled this little container with some Elmer's glue. And again, it's just glue, so if he needs to use his fingers to spread it around, it'll just clean up with water. Okay, go ahead and show us what you're going to do with that can. And this is just a fruit can that we peeled the label off of and rinsed. And he's just going to put it in here. And he's just going to keep rolling it until it's completely covered with glue. Like I said, if it doesn't get completely covered, he can use his fingers and just spread that around. Easy to clean up. So it looks like we probably didn't put enough glue in the container. You want to just use your fingers and start spreading some of that around, or do you want to take the glue and pour some on there?
Sure.
Here, why don't you hold the can over this and I'll just drip it on there.
Don't worry, nothing happened.
I don't mind using my fingers. Here, go ahead and put it down.
What are we gonna do?
Just get it really glued up there. And I'll just use my fingers. Just get it all spread around. You want to do that? It'll be easy enough to clean. Because we want glue all over it. Turn out. It's always fun to get your fingers wet and dirty. You don't have to be neat about it either, because we won't actually see the glue once all the shells are on there. So we just used a combination of Elmer's glue and tacky glue, so it would be easy to spread, but also thick enough to hold everything on there. So once the can is all glued up, that's good. Okay. Now he's going to take the can. We'll do that later. We always have a wet cloth handy for sticky fingers. They're going to get sticky again when you're rolling it with the eggs. Okay, so tell us what you're going to do next. What are you going to do next?
Roll it in the eggs.
Right. Okay, start rolling.
Start rolling like a
And
girl.
kind of smash it as you roll it, and that'll get them on there really good. Just kind of go back and forth. You can hold your arms on the side like you were just doing. Okay, and then pick it up and go the other way. You want to get both sides. You can hear it crunching. And don't worry about those big pieces because they'll eventually fall off. This way you have a nice texture to it. Instead of just painting or decorating a plain can, the eggshell gives it that bumpy feeling. And actually we can even use some of these since we're going to be spraying it later. We can drip some of these smaller colored egg pieces on it that we used earlier. You want to help grab some of those, and we'll just kind of sprinkle them here and there all around where the glue is. That'll be nice because then we're going to have big and small pieces. And this eggshell has some glitter in it, so even if you wanted to, you could just leave it like that. So we've got it really thick now, so we're going to actually have to pat it a little bit, shake it, get some of the bigger chunks off. So you want to keep doing that until you're happy with the way it looks. Okay, we happy? Okay, that's good. So you could even actually leave it with all the colors on it, but we're going to take this outside and we're going to spray paint it. So Shay, you stand there, you stay there and clean up your fingers and get the red paper ready to cut, and I'm going to go and spray this. Now normally you want to wait until after it's been dried for a while, but we want to get all of this done at one time. See, you can see how pretty it is already without doing anything at all to it, but we wanted to have a solid color. His mom's favorite color is red, so we're gonna give that a nice coat. Red spray paint. This is just regular household red spray paint that you could buy at any hardware store, department store, craft store. And again, we're stepping ahead a couple steps because we don't have time to let everything dry. But once that is dry, you're going to want to use any kind of a clear coat finish. Just on the outside of that. Give it a nice shiny finish there. And now, so Seamus, this is still wet. So you're not going to want to touch the outside of it. But what we want to do is we want to give it a more finished look. So he's going to cut some paper. We just laid the can down and measured the size of it. So he's going to cut some matching construction paper. Okay. And then we're just going to take this.
Yep, and then we're gonna make it into a circle. And then we're gonna put it inside. And then
Go get what she has. Just gonna wrap it up. Drop that inside to give it a more finished look. And then we decided that we don't want to do just a plain red pencil holder. So we just took a piece of fabric ribbon here. And we're just gonna wrap it around. And Seamus, you want to grab those pencils and see what we've created here?
Sure, we're done. Are we done?
And what we have here is a very nice textured pencil holder. Looks really nice on a desk. And it's even finished on the inside. And it's nice and shiny. And his mom's favorite colors. So what did you think about that project, Shay? Tell me what you liked about it.
I liked...
Well, how hard was it to do?
Kind of hard, kind of easy.
Okay.
So...
Well, what do you think about the end product?
I think it looks pretty epic.
Epic? Do you think your mom's going to like that for her desk at school? I do too. Another fantastic thumbs up project from Kids from Mars.
And please subscribe.